Well folks, I thought I'd come back to the fruit fly problem I'm having at the moment, and as you can see, this is today's harvest of spoiled figs, and they're brewing up a storm in my composter here. It smells like a brewery in there. You can certainly smell the alcohol from a good bit away from it, because there's that many figs gone into it, and you can see the jungle of figs there. I suspect maybe about 80 to 90% of the figs that I'm harvesting at the moment are coming out like this, spoiled. I'm getting very little from it, unfortunately. It's quite desperate at the moment. I did try and remedy the situation by having contraptions like this. So I have cider vinegar there mixed in with a little bit of water and some washing up liquid, and I have holes punctured in the top here for the fruit flies to go into, and I have them dotted around the place, usually around the base of trees up along here. I think I probably should have put them higher in the canopy, but there are no fruit flies going into this whatsoever. They haven't done anything. I'll show you some of the figs actually, and I'll show you something else that I tried. I did have some open containers as well with balsamic vinegar and washing up liquid, but the fruit flies are just not going anywhere near it. Here's a cluster here. So we've been getting a bit of rain, so they're opening up like this, but in another day or two they will be spoiled. Some of the ones up higher up here are coming through, but you probably can't see it on the camera here. There's literally flies all over the place. Let's see now. There's a good example there. They're just rampant. I just can't get rid of them. Now I suspect that probably, yeah, that's gone already. That'll go into the brewery as well. The other thing I've used to try and remedy this is an open saucer, as I said there, of balsamic vinegar and washing up liquid, which is this, and some spoiled figs. But on closer inspection, there's nothing in there. There's no fruit flies going into it at all. Like, so yeah, it's just this season, or certainly from now on, it's just a complete write-off. I'm getting little to no figs at all whatsoever, which is just really disappointing. And in fairness, it's my own fault. The place is just an absolute jungle. You could see the path that I just went through there. I have to crouch down to get through. I will be chopping pretty much most of this back. I'll be getting rid of most trees next year, and so hopefully that will go some way towards remedying the problem. It's the first year I've had it this bad, and I certainly don't want to be losing this amount of figs again next year. And it's even with the cooler temperatures at the moment, it doesn't seem to be making a difference. It's been raining a ton. We've actually had around 48 hours of rain at the moment, and yeah, and with that we're getting colder than average temperature. So it's probably about, there's another spoiled fig, it's probably about 12 degrees at the moment, and yeah, it just doesn't seem to be stopping them. Now I would have thought that in the cooler temperatures the fruit flies would probably die off or not really be as rampant, but it doesn't seem to be making a difference. Every single fig has gone to the dogs. So these ones here are underripe. This one here is getting close to ripen, but if I leave that any longer, that'll just spoil. But anyway, you live and you learn. Every year there's something new to learn, and I certainly learned my lesson this year. Unfortunately, I've been through a good few years of heartache with figs, and now I get to a reasonably good year where I can get lots of figs, and sure enough the fruit flies got there before me. But anyway, that's how we're looking for now. Take it easy, folks.